What's up, guys? SirAllAboutMusic here. I'm going to start on my REM discography review. You have to forgive me if I'm a little lackluster. I am drained of energy. Played a 2-hour gig today. I had to carry my guitar down to the place where I played and then back. I don't have a vehicle to transport my gear in, and I don't have a gig bag for my acoustic guitar. So I get to carry it around in a big hardshell case, which is always fun. Anyway, REM, right. So, REM's first release, Chronic Town, their debut EP released in 1982, was recorded after Radio Free Europe. Got a lot of attention in college stations, especially around Georgia, where the band was from. The EP gives a really good template of what REM sounds like, and it's a good place to start and follow as they develop their sound. So it's a if you don't have it, go out and buy it if you're an REM fan, and if you want to get into REM, I wouldn't recommend buying it. I'd say buy some of their later stuff. Really, their early stuff is, I think, for hardcore REM fans, really. So, originality, I mean, 10 out of 10. Obviously, the band really doesn't truly draw from anything else or steal from anything else. An important thing, an interesting thing to note, though, and I know this has been said a lot, is the similarity between Peter Buck's guitar playing and Johnny Marr's guitar playing. Both of them were using the arpeggiated riffs and the single note riffs and stuff, and it's really cool to see these two guitar players playing the same style around the same time, but they'd never met each other, they've never come in contact with each other, and neither band really paid any attention to the other. So I think that's really cool. So originality, 10 out of 10. I like the EP, but it's definitely not my favorite REM release. Document is my favorite REM album. I can't wait to get around to that one, because that really is, I'm going to love talking about that. So, for how much I like the music, it gets an 8 out of 10, because it is good, but it's lower on my list. The production is good. It is, it is not the Super Fuzz Big Muffs kind of production. It is lower production because the band didn't really have a lot of commercial clout, but everything's clear and concise. That could be due to the style of the music, but everything is clear and concise, and you can understand what's going on. And surprisingly, most of Michael Stipe's lyrics on Chronic Town are discernible as compared to the stuff on Murmer, which is, I think, extremely interesting. So, production gets a 10 out of 10. The flow is not so good for me. I think it being an EP, the flow probably isn't going to be that good. But the flow is kind of distracting. The songs stick out all over the place. I really, flow doesn't work for me. Flow gets an 8 out of 10 because it's not terrible, it's just lacking. My favorite song is Stumble. I love the song. I think it's a great example of timeless classic REM sound. It's got the jangling guitars. Michael delivers some really heartfelt vocals on the song. Altogether, it's just a great song. My least favorite song is Gardening at Night, and I get a lot of flack from other friends of mine who listen to REM, and some of them are even more hardcore. They're really hardcore REM fans, and I get flack because I don't like that song, and I just don't. I don't care for it at all, to the point where I just skip it whenever I'm listening to the EP. I just skip right over it. So I can't really say anything about it because I hardly ever listen to it. Hardly. And when I do listen to it, it's for about 3 seconds. And then I'm like, I'm done. I don't like this song. So, album in its entirety gets 9 out of 10, which is a really good score actually for an EP. So that's good stuff. I'm going to start adding a section to the end of my videos where I talk about upcoming releases that I found interesting. And one that I want to mention is Everclear is coming out with a new album. Now, in my opinion, they haven't really done anything good since Sparkle and Fade, but this should be of interest. So be sure to check that out. And as always, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. If there's a specific album you want me to review, shoot me a PM, or leave a comment, and I would love to get around to it. And I will see you guys next time.